What's good, y'all, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Amadi the Ruler. Y'all already know y'all the ruler, gang. And y'all already know what I'm about to say, man. If you gotta pause this video right now, man, make sure you hit that like button. As I always tell y'all, the more people that hit the like button, the more people that this video will be promoted to, and hopefully they'll click on it and enjoy the content as well. Gang, y'all been doing a dope job at hitting the like button, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate y'all so much. But if you ain't subscribed to the channel, because some of y'all might have got this from y'all suggested YouTube content feed. So I don't know what you waiting on. Join the gang. Hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We about to get into this. And I just want to give my spiel on this Big Jook Yo Gotti situation. You know, I ain't been going real crazy on the videos with a bunch of like theories and stuff. I done gave my opinion on who I think, you know, or not even who I think. Let me take that back. On why I think Big Jook was allegedly knocked down. You know, we got a lot of people coming out talking about how involved Big Jook was in the streets and how not involved Yo Gotti was or what and whatnot, man. I think some people might some people might be speculating on Yo Gotti's involvement in the streets. Let me say that first and foremost. And I ain't talking about like no street shoot 'em up, bang bang gang banging. When I say the streets, you know, I was a hustler. I got money in the streets. You know what I mean? I pushed work. That's what I did. You know, that's what I got locked up for. All my cases is for selling work. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no mystery what I did. So when I say street, you know, because I stopped playing with the streets and all that fighting and gang banging at an early age, like 19, because the people I was getting money with, they wasn't with that, right? You know, you can't get money and do that. You gonna make it hot. That's just how I was raised. So at the end of the day, we talking about Yo Gotti though. Yo Gotti definitely was getting money in Memphis. I don't know. I don't know how people, you know, getting that part confused. I ain't saying that he was getting more money than his brother Big Jook. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that Big Jook wasn't who Big Jook was in the streets. All I'm just saying is, like, I see a lot of people saying stuff about Yo Gotti. Regardless, they from, you know, a lot of the people who talking about it ain't from Memphis, and we've been getting a lot of Memphis people coming out talking about people who ain't from Memphis talking about these situations or whatever. But don't get it twisted. Yo Gotti definitely was getting money in Memphis, man. He had some issues with other rap crews and stuff. We know that he had issues with 3-6 Mafia. We know that he didn't have issues with people actually in the streets. This Dolph situation was a lot different. Not only just because Dolph was a rapper who was younger than Gotti and coming up, but also because there was a connection between Big Jook and young Dolph at one point in time or another. A lot of people point to the fact that young Dolph talked about hitting Yo Gotti's woman in a diss song that he made about Yo Gotti, and a lot of people was making it like it's solely about a woman. And I think if you watch and you pay attention to like what's being said by people who know, sources who know what's going on in the city of Memphis, you know that all of this beef wasn't just Gotti and Dolph. A lot of this was about Big Jook and young Dolph. Even when we talk about people like Black Youngster, rumor has it is that Big Jook is the one who brought in people like Black Youngster, as well as like Glorilla and some of the other people in the CMG camp. That rumor has it. But at the end of the day, though, you know, I truly believe, and some of it could have to do with, you know, people throwing Jook's name in it on YouTube and like basically associating him with Govan and, you know, Hernandez Govan and saying that he possibly paid, because people really don't know. You know, I played the video from Grove Hero where he's saying that allegedly Big Jook put some money on Dolph's top. But even if he did that, somebody who would be close to Big Jook, somebody who would have had to have a conversation with Big Jook, would be, like, just think about who all would know that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Big Jook would have to tell somebody or either ask somebody and say like, yeah, either I put some bread on his head or proposition it to somebody, and whoever that person was would have had to went back and told other people for like people on the other side to know he allegedly had 40 bands on Dolph's head. I don't think Big Jook would be crazy enough to just put that out in the streets like, hey, listen, it's a $40,000 bounty on young Dolph's head. Somebody go get that money. Nevertheless, we got Big Jook, you know, in this situation, and it's kind of clear to me, like, it ain't really a conspiracy. People, you know, was talking about Dolph, you know, Gotti might have sacrificed his brother. That's just talk. People just talking at the end of the day. I definitely doubled back, and, you know, after, you know, Seti Nash came out and said that, you know, he made a mistake, that the mom wasn't in the car. I never thought she was in the car. I always heard that she either had got out the way or, you know, or was at the location, but I never heard that she was in the car until that video. But nevertheless, though, people were saying that she was inside and she came outside to, you know, basically to see her son was no longer with them. I can't see me backdooring my brother like that with my mom present. That's just a far-fetched theory for me to just, you know, I'm not going to throw that out there and act like, try to even piece together like a conspiracy like that, right? Even though, I mean, and at the same time, what did he have to gain? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But at this point, we don't know who this other individual was that got knocked down. He was last time I checked, he was still in critical condition. The other person who got hit up, they didn't show this vehicle that didn't got away. And now we're approaching maybe, you know, coming up on a week of this whole incident taking place and happening. The funeral is about to come. And there's rumors that Yo Gotti has basically gotten rid of security. I know other people are saying that, you know, Instagram accounts have, you know, where you can't comment on Angela Simmons' Instagram page or whatever. On some of her pictures or whatever right now. I think Big Jook's Instagram page got took down. And like, it looks like, you know, basically they taking precaution to protect themselves from what people can say. You know, people could post crazy stuff on people's pages and stuff like that. But two, it also looks like, well, his page is still up. So I don't know about his page not being up unless he had a whole nother page. I'm not for sure. But at the end of the day, they saying that they didn't got rid of security. Now, with that being said, man, if they didn't got rid of security, get new security, they feeling some type of way about the security breach that happened at this repast. Now, people from the area say that Jook ran around without security a lot. He moved around without security, and according to the whispers on YouTube and online, they're saying that he actually just stepped outside to maybe take a smoke or use a cell phone, whatever he stepped outside to do. And they're saying he, you know, shoot a young girl back on it, like, you know, a kid back on to the inside, like, hey, you go back in. And after he did that, the individual allegedly, which there's a little confusion if it was one person that ran up on him or if it was two, but whoever it was ran up on him, then knocked him down as he tried to flee towards, and this is all hearsay, towards the bulletproof truck and tried to get in it as they was, you know, blaming at him. Now, security, to my knowledge, wasn't able to actually do anything to protect him. It's apparent, right? I'm not going to totally blame what happened on security, though. I'm not going to go that far, you know what I mean? Because I really don't know the circumstances in the situation to, like, him actually stepping outside and being alone. He could have just went out there on his own. And, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. Hey, man, I'm good. Like, or because I didn't had security detail with me at times. You know what I mean? Some stuff that I do outside of this YouTube stuff. Like, it ain't, I'm not a rapper or nothing like that. But just some things that I'm involved in. I always, like, I have a person with me all the time. I'm in a motorcycle club. So, like, I'm the president and there's somebody stick by my side wherever I go. At least one person, right? And then there been times I done dipped off and got away from them. And then they come looking for me, though. Now, a good security person probably wouldn't allow a person to slip away from them, but I ain't saying it's impossible when we out somewhere and I'm moving around and I'm like, hey, hold on, hey, I'm chopping it up with somebody. You just turn around, you looking around, making sure everything cool, and next thing you know, I didn't pull it off. It happens, right? This time it cost somebody their life, though. Now, with that being said, they allegedly then replaced security or whatever. Yo Gotti's family and Yo Gotti, as well as the police department and possibly the feds, is on high alert right now. We got a funeral coming up. And at this point, what I'm hearing is that the funeral is going to be in Memphis. I haven't heard that the funeral is going to be private. So at this point, we're going to speculate that the funeral is going to be public. Now, when I say public, I don't say that just anybody can show up at the funeral. But I haven't heard that just anybody can't show up at the funeral, right? Also, like I said, the funeral is going to be in Memphis at this particular time. That's where the funeral is going to be at. The family ain't even thinking about having it nowhere else. Haven't heard no speculation about that. Nor have I heard any speculation about it being private, as I said. So, with that being said, the Memphis Police Department is on high alert. And Yo Gotti's family and security is definitely going to be on point at this particular thing. So, I highly doubt that someone would try to do something crazy at this funeral because you're going to jail. It's going to happen. Either you're going to you might get both. Some of y'all might get knocked down and some of y'all might go to jail. This situation is real and it's serious. And with all the chatter and chit chat about it online, as well as, you know, what's been going on in Memphis prior to this with members from Double R and Trula Mafia all being connected to this situation. And a lot of people ain't here right now. A lot of people that was connected to this situation then got knocked down. A lot of names have been put out there as being involved and taking out certain high-profile individuals. Memphis got their eyes all over this situation. So trust and believe security is going to be on point. The police is going to be on high alert. And like I said, the feds is watching. The feds is watching. And don't be surprised, though, with all this killing going on. And I'm pretty sure boys is getting money. So, you know, it's some other activity involved in this. For them to stop this, the police and the feds, for them to stop this, they may resort to, and they might already be building up Rico cases on several people. And with the Dolph thing happening first, it may be a Rico against people who is associated with Jook and CMG and Yo Gotti now. But be looking for that to come for sure. I said it first. Y'all heard it first here. And I ain't wishing nothing on nobody. I'm just saying, like, when we look at what be going on in different cities, I covered a lot of stuff in Jacksonville, Florida area, Central Florida, South Florida. To break them gangs and that drilling that was going on up there, what did they do? They put state Ricos on people. YSL and YFN. What they do to stop that? They put Ricos on people. Chicago, we just seen what they did with them boys up there. They put Ricos on people. New York, with the drill scene up there, what they do? They put Ricos on people. Man, I ain't got to keep going on and on. I'm telling you, it's coming. Because Memphis is off the hook right now. Man, people is dying left and right in Memphis. And a nice percentage of it has to do with people involved in this beef that we discussing today, man. You know, my condolences goes out to all the families involved, man. Like even the people, even like Teezy's family. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody's family. You know, at the end of the day, the family can't be blamed for what the other people doing. You know, just because my seed might be out doing wrong, and you might try to talk to your seed, but that don't mean I ain't gonna feel no type of way when I lose my blood. So my condolences, of course, is the Dolph family Gotti's family, and any other family in Memphis, even outside of this beef that done lost somebody, because Memphis is going crazy right now, man. Memphis is going crazy. Um, I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna bring y'all more information about what's going on soon as it come out, man. I ain't gonna bring y'all no fluff. I'm gonna try to, vet my sources. If I do repeat something that's just a rumor, I'm gonna let y'all know. Well, this is a rumor that's being spread. I'm not saying that it's true. We just having a conversation. I'm just chopping it up with y'all like I would be chopping it up with one of my homeboys about the situation. We might just be, hey, yeah, this is crazy. They saying this. I don't know how true it is, but hey, this, they out here saying this. It don't sound right to me, man. I don't know. I'm chopping it up with y'all just like that. I ain't chasing it. I ain't trying to come up with some information to make y'all click the video or none of that. When I said that, I felt like Yo Gotti was warned. I feel like his brother getting knocked down was a warning from him to get his people out of that city. Somebody said, well, his mom and them been there. They ain't did nothing to him this far. So why would they need, listen, you never know what somebody gonna do. Because if I hit back, if Yo Gotti hit somebody back, it's a war. When you at war with somebody, you get your people out the way. Listen, y'all got to get out the way, cause it's on right now. Y'all done took my brother out. Ain't no telling. I ain't saying this is what Gotti's saying. I'm just saying in general, when it's a war and you didn't hit somebody's brother. Oh, if I plan on doing something back, cause you ain't gonna just take my brother out. I don't care how many millions I got. You ain't just gonna take my brother out and I don't do nothing about it. I ain't saying that this is what Gotti thinking. I'm talking about me. If I'm a millionaire, somebody take my brother out, I'm getting some get back one way or another. But first, let me get my people out the way in safety. They might not do nothing, but just in case, I don't want to take no chances of nobody touching nobody else with my last name, with my blood pumping through their veins. So to the people who think like, oh, the mom is safe, the family is safe, they ain't did, man, people's mamas get, man, listen. Y'all see how, and he ain't do nothing, but you see how easy it was for that boy No Love was to pull up on Honeycomb Brazy mama in a whole nother state, man. Come on, like, listen. People is ignorant, man. People is ignorant as hell. I ain't taking no chances, man. But get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm Almighty the Ruler. Y'all the Ruler Gang. And hit that notification bell so y'all get notified each and every time I upload new content. Gang.